This is my 1 year review on the gourmia air fryer. I've gotten so many questions, and I'm going to be as honest as I can. I got this air fryer because it didn't have any of the black Teflon on it, and I was really looking for stainless steel with the elements on the top and the bottom. And what really brought me to it was the double doors. Okay. It's very much so loved, very much so used. One of the questions that I'm always asked is the gap in the door. The gap in the door it was never a factor when it came to cooking. It was never a factor when it came to heat. It really didn't release any of the heat. So I will say that's a non-factor to me. I actually love the door feature. No problems. One thing I will say is that this has been cleaned off. It doesn't look clean, but it's been cleaned off. Oils are very hard to get off of it. I think this is bacon. Bacon, I think that's bacon. Another thing is, we use this tray with parchment paper. Never just putting it onto the tray. And as you can see, even, this is so bad to show. Yeah, the tray is done. The tray is done. I've scrubbed it. I've cleaned it. It is done. And to the point where the oils that would come from under the parchment paper would just bake into this pan. And there was no cleaning it. But there's the other ones that we use very seldomly because it would be too many crumbs, I guess you want to say. So if you can see this right here, this is the bottom. I've kept this at the bottom the whole time. This is what this is. There's a couple of crumbs. Ignore the crumbs. I think that's from cheese sticks or whatnot. I protected this as much as I could, and this doesn't hold. This pan and this pan are two different materials. So as you can see, this pan does not hold up well, no matter dishwasher, scrub, I don't know. Maybe some suggestions on how to keep or to get this pan back to original. I'm not even going to worry about it anymore after I go along with the rest of my review. So if you can see, the elements weren't an issue. I thought the elements was going to be an issue with anything falling down to the bottom. It wasn't. Not a problem. Let's turn it on. And I was asked, do I use more than one tray at a time? You can use more than one tray at a time. However, it's only so much circulation, and then you have that hot element up there. Something won't get cooked right. You're going to eventually take out one of the trays and cook it separately. All right, let's turn it on. Let me choose toast because I think toast is the quickest I can make. Let's leave it at 3. It's been making this noise for like 2 months. The rattle, I don't know what the rattle is. Does it still heat up and work? Absolutely. It still heats up and works. The fan, it's not spinning now, but let me stop it. And just because I stop it and turn it off, it still rattles. Let me turn it on to something that air fries. So let's go to on and fries, and let's hit start. The fan spins. See that? So it's not the fan. I have no idea. And the elements are turning on, but it has this rattle now. I'm still using it. I still love it. I would consider another one because I like the openness of it. It reminds me of a toaster oven. See? This glass, if you can see, this is after use. No matter how much I clean this, it's just like this. Overall, I would give it a B. Taking out the, let's turn this off. Taking out the conditions of the tray, how I wasn't able to maintain the tray, but that might be user error. That might be me. Okay. But I've never used the tray solely. I've always had the tray covered with foil or parchment paper, like I said. And maybe it's the parchment paper because we use parchment paper mostly. I just thought I would come back on here and give a review. I try to answer all of the questions that I can. It does get a little, it's no longer really silver. It is now has like a gold, wherever the heat would come up. See the heat? See the heat? No, heat in the oils is gold. Minus the little stoppers right there. Minus the little stopper portion, it's gold. Well, overall, I would give it a B. I would give it an A. I would give it an A. It stopped. I would give it an A if it wasn't for just now making this clicking noise for me in the tray. Now, if I can buy another one of these trays, no biggie. No biggie. I haven't found anything for that size. Maybe they have maybe they have replacement parts on the. But this is definitely my review. I still love it. I still use it. But I thought I would share because I get a lot of questions on what's going on with it. How do you still like it? Tell me a little bit more about it. And that's all.